Hello, my peepers. Welcome to Shalene's Creativity Room. It is Flosstube number 92. I am still looking for stuff. Um, I'm thinking I already pulled them. Is this it here? I am missing a couple of projects. Aha, see? I pulled them and don't even remember. Okay. No, I'm still missing one. Okay, I did find this one. So where is my Faces of Fairy 66? There it is. I got it now. I've got everything. I made the list and then I couldn't find everything to pull it all out. But I'm good now. Who's all here? Michelle, Danielle, Jen, Deborah, and Crystal. Hello, everybody. Okay. I'm good now. Okay, so these are next. And yeah. So out of this one, I made a list. I don't know. I'm just waiting for more people to come in, so we have plenty of time. So we want page what? I thought. Huh. I have this one for next. Really? Okay. Okay. I had to make my list for, all new starts next week. And what I had written down, I don't have the fabric yet. So why would I write that down? Page 43. Okay. Now I'm good. Sitting here trying to get everything together. What's next? Okay. And I know I needed to write a couple other things for other stitch-alongs coming up. I'll be right with you guys because I was not ready and I thought I was. Okay. Now I'm ready. It gave you guys to sit there and chit chat. Okay. I think I'm good now. So we have, ta-da! What is everybody doing today? Were you stitching? Were you diamond painting, coloring? Of course, I was stitching. I was going to diamond paint this morning, but it didn't happen. I have my coffee. Okay, am I ready? Yep, let's get started. So, Deanne is stitching, Jen is stitching. Hi, Julene. Yep, check it twice. Okay, so is this it? Yep. So last weekend, last Sunday, I had shown you what I was stitching on. Hi, Jennifer. We have Jennifer also in the house. We have Jen, and Jennifer. And she is stitching. So from the 2011 just cross stitch, this was the first, I believe this was the first issue, was 2011. And I started the sunflowers and pumpkins. The sunflowers and pumpkins. So that's what I'm stitching. Well, I started this last Sunday. I haven't touched it since. It is on my my whip pile. And this is a 32 count linen. I don't know what the linen is or the color. It was just in a bag that said linen and it said 32 count. So I'm trying to this is the top. So that's all that I got done last Sunday. This is a pretty color. It does have back stitching, and I believe it had some fractionals. I can't remember. Maybe not fractionals, but there is back stitching on this. So yeah, that's what I stitched last Sunday. That was the new start last Sunday. Yeah, Deborah's doing another chuck. So I don't know when I will get to this again. But it started because this is a year of starts. And as Deborah said, with all the whips that I will have at the end of this year, I won't have to be able to start anything for like the next at least 5 years. Whatever. If I don't, I don't. Okay, and then I stitched some more on the Pumpkin Patch by Carolyn Manning. And I am on this square here. I've already finished this square. So now I'm on to this one. It's called the Pumpkin Patch. And I don't have this on PDF, and none of my friends had it on PDF to share that with me. Since I already own the pattern, I should be able to get the PDF, but I'm doing it on 28 count black Monaco. So I ended up stitching from like here to here. So I stitched all of this and that down there. And that was last Monday while I was stitching and cleaning in the Anytime Zoom. So Monday's the only time I go into the Anytime Zoom and I do a stitch and clean, and Mondays is the living room. So that's the room. I do, dishes, and I vacuum all the rooms. But then when I do like dusting and decluttering, it's the living room. So I forget where this goes. Anyways, then I worked some more on Part of Your World. Stitch along. And so I'm still working on the frame of the building. So I'm like in this section here, right here, I'm in this section. So what am I doing it on? I think this was a Grace Notes fabric. And that's what I have done on it. So not a lot, but I ended up stitching like all the white in here and going down the side and then all of that. That's what I stitched on. So yeah, that's what I have done. I'm hoping I like the other rooms because the first room they gave us is supposed to be Eric and his dog, and the dog looks like a ghost. Does not look like a dog at all. I'm not happy with it, and neither is Teresa. So sometimes when stitch-alongs come up, maybe don't start them right away. Just start collecting all the charts and see how it's going to come out. But yeah, there's that. I worked, so the WIPCO numbers were picked. The WIPCO numbers are 22 and 2 for March. So number 22 is the storyteller. I'm still stitching on it because I was supposed to start it Wednesday, but if you watch my morning videos, I ended up spending all day Wednesday and all day Thursday. Well, not all day Wednesday, but Wednesday night and all day Thursday reading. So I did not pull this out until Friday, but it's The Storyteller by Teresa Wentzler. This is a slow moving piece because it's got a ton of quarter stitches and blended threads. So it takes forever. This is a 28 count Monaco. So what I ended up doing Friday was I finished this section here and I finished all the colored areas in here. So I have to stitch on this again Monday through Thursday this week, right? I believe so. I think it's Monday through Thursday. I don't know what I do with my, oh, it's right there. Let's say the planner was right here. So I believe, because I had to redo my schedule. Yeah, so Monday through Thursday of this week, I'll be stitching on this. So I'm hoping to get quite a bit done down in here. But yeah, and then if I get a little bored with the stitching of this area, I'll just go in and do the back stitching. There's back stitching in through here, into this corner, and all down through here. So I may do some of that too. But yep, so this is what I will be working on this week. Wednesday afternoon, though, I'll be diamond painting in my Zoom. Then Friday, I pull out, where'd it go? Number 2 on my WIPCO board, which is a Jasmine Beckett Griffith. And thankfully, I got this now on Pattern Keeper, and I already marked what I've already stitched, but it's Faces of Fairy 66 by Jasmine Beckett Griffith. I do have this as a PDF in my PC. So I told the guy that my my thumb drives came in, but I haven't heard back from him. So I'll be stitching on this for 5 days straight, starting Friday, except for Saturday and Sunday, of course. So Friday and then Monday through Thursday of that next week. Not next week, but the week after. So that's how much I have done. And there's 4 pages, I think. And this is page 1. And I did my own gridding with the red plastic gridding guide. But from now on, for the rest of this fabric, I will use my Frixion pen. Can you see that? I know it's got a glare for her forehead, but that's what I have done. And yeah, I believe there is 4 pages. Nope. 6 pages. 6 pages. Yeah, 6 pages, and I'm on page 1. So I have a ways to go on that. So yeah, that'll come out this Friday. I will be working on this. Saturday, the new start is Tale as Old as Time, Stitch Along by Story Stitches. Tale as Old as Time. This started September 2021 is when we got the frame. And I forgot I know it told. There are a lot of fractional stitches, so evenweed works the best, which is what I use anyways. I am not sure what color to do it on yet. I know I have fabric here. I am doing the extended edition. And it says I had fabric. I must not have put it in here though. So I don't know what fabric I planned on doing it on. But I wrote down have fabric. That's what that 32 count fabric was for. And I cut it for something else. I wonder, let me see. It says I need a 16 by 17. That's what this 32 count was for. And I didn't put it with this. So let's see if I have enough left over because I cut it. I don't think so. Nope. Well, bummer. I only have 12. I need 16 by 17. I'll find fabric. I have plenty of fabric in this house. I will find fabric. I don't know why I did not mark this fabric that it was for it or why I didn't put the fabric with it. And I might have. I might have had them setting together over there. And yeah, that's my life. So I can't remember if it told on here. Okay, stick to light colors like light blues, pinks, and purples. Think like a sky, just not a night sky. Oh, I got fabric for that. Not an issue, not an issue. Yep, so that's what I'll be starting. I'm doing the extended version. So I'm doing it so that it says Tale as Old as Time. Yeah, the extended frame. So where are the words Tale as Old as Time? I know. There it is. There it is, the extended frame. Okay. Yep, I found it. So I will be starting this next Saturday. And then next Sunday, I wrote down Disney princesses. Did I bring it in here to show you? No. So it's the Disney princesses. They're gorgeous. There's 6 of them. They show it stitching it all on one. I'm doing them individually. But I wrote it down and I'm like, I don't even have one piece of fabric for it. How am I going to start it? So I am going to stitch on, it's the Just Cross Stitch 2012 Halloween. Yes, I have a ton of Halloween. And I think what I wanted to do was a Doreen Jones next weekend, but I ended up pulling this instead. So I am doing, it's called Halloween Pumpkin. Halloween Pumpkin. I don't want to show you the chart. Halloween Pumpkin. Isn't that pretty? And it calls for 28 count Echo Cashel Linen by Picture This Plus. I'm doing it on Echo, but mine is 28 count Lugana. So, yeah, that's what I'm doing mine on. And this is what I'm starting next Sunday. So, Disney princesses. I don't know why I wrote that down when I don't have the fabric. So this is next week. There's a stitch along. The sign up is now for it. It's by Abby Sue Designs. They are Disney princesses, and it starts June 12th is the starting. But right now you can sign up. It's $20. So there is that one that's coming up. I need to pull fabric for this. And so today my new start was Nightmare Before Christmas stitch along. So I'm working on the frame. I started in the center part of the frame. I think in here. I think this is where I am at. Yeah. So that's how much I have done. This is this is Fortnite fabric. It's 28 count Lugana, and the color is called the Sandy Waters. Sandy Waters. But that's what I have done. So I'm just working on page 2. And then when I'm done, because page 2 was like the center. So once I finish page 2, then I'll go over to page 1. But today's the only day I'm working on this. So when I'm done here in my live, I will go back and stitch some more. I do have to go to bed a little early. I've got to put the boys on the bus tomorrow. But yeah, this is what I'm working on. Oh, and I still have 40 minutes. I don't know how to make these any longer. I mean, I can only talk about a piece for so long. So, Jen, what are you stitching on? I have Jen, Jennifer, Deanne, Michelle, Deborah, I know, is diamond painting, Julene, Crystal, and Danielle. I know Crystal is busy packing and throwing out stuff because she's getting ready to move next weekend. Jen's stitching on Hade Magic Book. Yeah, oh, Crystal's still stitching on Hello Spring. I didn't show that, did I? Did I show you Hello Spring? Where is it? I forgot to show you 2 more things. How come I didn't write it down? I didn't write it down. See, I wasn't done showing you. I told you I don't know what the hell I'm doing. I don't know. So, yesterday, this was the new start. Hello Spring by Shannon Christine. So, I'm doing 2 different Facebook groups have acrostics that I do every month. And so there was the letter U, and the one acrostic Facebook group, the acrostic has to be either the title or the designer name. The other one can be an object in the pattern. So one of the letters was U, so I did umbrella. So I got this much stitched. Hello, spring. So the umbrella's done. And the L, I did the L first, and then I hurried up to get the umbrella done. Oh, okay. So Danielle's working on Curly-Tailed Rosie, and Deanne's on Tomato Patch. Jennifer's on Animal Train. Julene's on Rosie, and Michelle says nothing right now. Hi, Amanda. So I don't know when I'll get to Hello Spring again. And last night was curly cross stitch, quick stitch curly tailed Rosie. So that's what she looks like. Quick stitch curly tailed Rosie. I'm doing mine on 25 count Lugana gridded fabric, and I have that much done. So I have a little bit of more stitching in here, and then I have to fill it in with that Krynic number 4 braid. But I'm enjoying this except for the braid. Okay, Crystal. So yeah, curly-tailed Rosie. I'm enjoying that. And then the end of this month, we're all starting Snowy. Quick stitch lawn-tailed Snowy. So I'm looking forward to that. Crystal said she sent her project, sent the photo. So that's how much Crystal has done on Hello Spring. That looks good. I like it. I like it. Curly-tailed Rosie. We have quite a few of them going on. Scott's sending me TikTok videos again. Yes, Danielle. So Rosie's boyfriend, we decided, is long-tailed Snowy. They are boyfriend and girlfriend. And then we're doing Fred and Albert, which are their spooky cousins or weird cousins or whatever they said they were. And I'm starting that one in April. Amanda says, bought a few beginning. Oh, you are enjoying the embroidery? I used to do that. I don't care for it anymore. I like cross stitching better. And I hope you do okay with the cross stitching. It is pretty easy. Especially if you're starting out and you buy the stamped and then try counted. I like counted. What else is going on? I did order my fabric for Halloween Quaker by Lila's Studio. And I'm starting that one April 2nd. That's a stitch along. Oh, we're also doing the teapots by, who's that by? Le Petite. That starts the 26th of February or March. Long-tailed Snowy, I'm starting the 25th of March. April 1st is Hade's Fred and Albert, which is the spooky cousins. And then Quaker Halloween is April 2nd. I don't have anything else. The only thing I have written down, let's see. So July, I am mostly working on Christmas patterns. We are starting, there's a few of us starting a Hade ornament called the Enchanted Christmas Snowman. And another stitch along that is starting. What do I do with that? I do not know. I know it was right here because I was looking at it earlier. Oh, here it is. Crap. Is Fantasia. You get the frame on June 30th. Fantasia Stitch Along. This is by Story Stitches. So you go to Story Stitches, sign up for this. It is free. If you want to buy the fabric in it, you have to pay for that. But the pattern itself is free. And like I said, it's the finished size is 180 by 178. You get the frame on June 30th. it says I would suggest colors other than red, light blue, or gray because there's a lot of medium and light blue in the frame. So a purple or a teal would look very nice. I'm doing mine on, it's Fortnite Fabrics, 28 count even weave, Lucy and Ricky. So this is what I chose to do Fantasia on. So that's what I'm doing Fantasia on. So yeah, go to Story Stitches and sign up. June 30th, you get the frame. So that's the fabric I'm going to use just because she said, you know, to use a purple or a teal that's got a purplish color in it. So that's what I'm going to use. And Fantasia. I am waiting for the Witchy Stitcher to come up with a new stitch-along. I mean, we did cryptids and then we had supernatural. So what's next? We need something new. Something new. Okay, so there, that one is starts in July. On July 2nd, I'll start that. August, I'm doing a pain-free. They are, they're full coverage. September, I'm starting another Hade. Oh, August 23rd, there's 2 stitch-alongs starting. One is Oh Christmas Tree by Carolyn Manning, and the other one is Oh Christmas Tea by Erin Elizabeth Designs. I am starting mine on the 26th and the 27th. Also, let's see, October, I am going to be doing the pain-free Blackberry Dragon. Yeah. November, a pain-free one that I bought called I'm Late. And then December is Hade Quick Stitch Lavender Roses. So I don't have every weekend filled out. I'm still writing things down. And it's getting warm in this room. I think it's this light. It's an art light. So I think that's what some of my problem is when I get in here is that light is so hot. I don't have anything else to talk about. Yeah. I have not finished anything yet this year. Nothing. I did spin the wheel for this month. So I already know what I'm stitching on for this month, the rest of the month. I had to shuffle some things around because last week I did not stitch Wednesday and Thursday. So I had to finagle my plan. This is just an old planner. It's from Michael's, and I just used the monthly spread. I took out all the innards. I usually write in pencil. Oh, Amanda, my soup turned out amazing. And my husband doesn't like stuff like that, and he even liked it. Yeah, usually I write everything in pencil, and I didn't this month. I don't know why. So I made a ham dinner yesterday, and I had a ham bone. So I had bought a package of 16 bean soup, the dry soup mix, and I put it in the crock pot this morning, and it was done at 3:30 this afternoon, and it was so good. So right before I came in here, it was cool enough that I could put it in containers. So I had enough to make me 6 lunches. So I put 2 in like Tupperware containers. They're not Tupperware. What are they? Glad or something. They're in the fridge. And then the other 4 I did in freezer bags, and they're laying flat in the freezer. So I got 6 lunches out of that, plus what I ate, and Scott had a little bit, and he liked it. He didn't think he would. So that was really good, and it was easy to make. I just Googled 16 bean soup in crock pot. So didn't take, didn't take much for ingredients. It's everything I already had in the house. But I forgot I was going to buy cornbread mix, and I didn't. So I did not have cornbread with it. I don't, I've never, I've probably made it. I just don't remember. Okay, so yeah, so this week and next week, I have figured out is Storyteller and Faces of Fairy. And then the weekend of the 24th, 25th, and 26th is the cross stitch weekend. Yep. This coming weekend or next weekend is my readathon weekend, so I don't go into Zooms. And Jen, who is reading with pugs, she colors. She colors and she reads. So she does a thing on Instagram, and it's hashtag marathon your hobbies weekend. So whatever hobbies you are doing, just post a picture. So like I'll be stitching and listening to books. So I will post probably a picture in the morning of what I'm stitching on, and next to what I'm stitching on, I'll have my Kindle open so you can see what I'm reading or listening to. And then you use that hashtag, and you do that all weekend. And I think she said it starts at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on the 10th. I don't have anything for the weekend of the 17th. I skipped a weekend to do my cross stitch weekend, the weekend of the 24th, just so I'm not constantly every single weekend. I need a break. The next night that we stitch on Quick Stitch Curly Tailed Rosie is the 18th. So if all of you that are out there that are stitching or diamond painting Rosie, Danielle will open up a Zoom so that we can all work on that. And usually that starts at like 7 or 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. The 31st is a Friday. That is Lawn Dog Day. I stitch all day on my lawn dog. And I will have a Zoom that night for Lawn Dog. And that starts at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So that's what's coming up. Frosted Pumpkins Halloween wreath, their stitch-along. Clue number 6 comes out tomorrow. Tomorrow you get clue 6. And that's all I have down for this month. Anything else going on with anybody else? Any other stitch-alongs? Any weekend things going on? So I can write them down. If you want to be scheduled for April's readathon is the 14th, 15th, and 16th. It would have been the 7th and the 8th, but that's Easter Sunday, so they the readathon's the 14th, 15th, and 16th. The official 24 hours of cross stitch weekend is April 21st, 22nd, and 23rd. And then April 28th is Lawn Dog again. So, yeah. So, March and April. That is what is going on. I'm getting tired, guys. So, what else am I working on this month? I have one day for a Shannon Christine. I'm working on Magic Book for 3 days. I'm working on Haid Rapunzel one day. The 24th, if you are stitching Chessie, that's when I'm pulling out my Haid Chessie. Rapunzel is again on the 27th and 28th. The 29th, I work on my Owl Beaded Kit. I have Kitty Heaven down for the 30th. But I may change that. And I may work on Shannon Christine again. I want to get Loads of Love done. So maybe I'll stitch on Loads of Love on the 17th and the 30th for Loads of Love because I want to get that done. I want to get one. I got to get a finish in this year. At least one. What do you guys think? Have you gotten anything finished yet? And then next month again, I got to write in pencil again. I need to keep writing in pencil because things change. Oh, Jen says she's going to start a Halloween full coverage after she said no Halloween stuff. So what one are you going to do? Because I may have it. And when are you starting it? Because you know, it's a Haid, it's Halloween. Crystal finished Loads. Oh, you finished Loads of Love? Yeah, I still need to finish mine. I have a little bit more left on the truck. And then I got to do the border, those 3 squares. Jen will send me a picture. Okay. Yeah, I need to see a picture because I may want to do it. I may want to do it with you. You never know. Halloween and Haid, yes, please. I'm never going to live long enough to finish all these Haids I started. And I don't have any daughters. Yep, I finished. I didn't finish it this year, Crystal. I think I finished it last year. I don't have any finishes this year. Not that I know of. Let me look. But I don't think so. No. I finished it last year. Yeah, I finished it last year. Okay, let's see what one is Jen doing. Oh, yeah, I have this one. Was a freebie, right? That was the freebie. By Charting Creations. Now I remember. So it looks like that. Yeah, when are you going to start that? Because I have it. Let's see, size. Starting it next month. It is 445 wide by 296 high. 51 colors. And what does my April look like? So April is Fred and Albert. So I could do it like mid-April or the end of April. Danielle says, I'm out. Cross stitch patterns are all over online. They're all over online. Just Google cross stitch patterns. You can get them anywhere. You can even buy them on Amazon. Etsy. Etsy has them, PDFs. 123 Stitch is where I buy most of mine. Down Sunshine Lane. Fat Quarter Shop. The 15th. Okay, and that's Charting Creations. I have to order fabric. 15th, Halloween Forest. Full coverage. Okay. I will have to order fabric. It won't take long to get it. I'll order it like next week or the week after. It'll be here on time. So yeah, I'm trying to start one full coverage a month. I did start how many? 1, 2, 3. 3 in January, 2 in February, and 1 I'll be starting in March, 2 in April. Yeah, and then like next year, no new starts. No new starts. Don't anybody ask me to do any stitch-alongs with them next year. Probably the next 5 years. Oh my gosh, I need to finish things. So what I was going to do is, like, I spin the wheel and I stitch something for 3 days instead of 1 day, because before I was stitching on it for 1 day, and I can get quite a bit done in 1 day. But I think starting in April, when I'm done with Whipco, that's when I'll spin the wheel. Danielle says 5 years. Nope, not I. No starts at all. You're 5 years. So are you saying 5 years no, that you will start, or you're not going to start anything in 5 years? Because, yeah, we don't need to. We can do stitch-alongs with what we have. We can do stitch-alongs with what we have. So what I plan on doing starting in April is I do the 5 full days on my Whipcos. And then I'll spin a wheel. And whatever pops up, I will either give myself 3 days, or I will set a goal for what I want to finish on that piece. And then I won't write anything down again until I spin the wheel again. Okay, so Danielle's like me, not starting anything for 5 years after this year. It's going to be really, really hard with the Witchy Stitcher. She does those stitch-alongs. Now, nobody said we couldn't buy anything, and we can't sign up for the stitch-alongs, and we can download them. We just can't start them. Yeah. Then after 5 years, we'll do another year of start everything. But I think with all of these that we're starting, like Rosie and Snowy and Fred and Albert, and what's the other one? Are we going to do Sunshine? I want to do Sunshine also this year. I want to start Sunshine. And all my big Hades and the Hades that I've already started years ago. Yeah, so this year I am starting a lot of Shannon Christine's. I need to start another Doreen Jones. Let's write that down for March also. The 18th, Doreen Jones. And I think the 19th, let's start another Doreen Jones. I don't know what ones yet. Oh, Jen, she will this year. Just after this year, none of us are starting anything new. Yeah, because we want to finish stuff. We want to finish stuff. So the stitch-alongs that we'll do for the next 5 years after this year is stuff we already have started. So we can like pick something to work on one whole week. Yeah. That my WIPGO board will be full of just full coverage. And I probably will have enough to put one of each on there instead. Like right now, my WIPGO board has each project is written down twice. Next year, it'll get once because And do we want more than one WIPGO board? That's the other question. Do we do one with just all our full coverage and then another one that we did stitch-alongs? I don't know. I don't know. We are crazy, crazy, crazy. Crazy, crazy. So, yeah. So I need to write down. Okay, so today was number 19 of 105 new starts. So number 19 was night before Christmas. Don't forget, I have the Facebook group for 105 new starts. Oh, it's easy, Jen. Crystal says next year she'll have enough to do a WIPGO board. I'm telling you. We all do. So what I like to do is I have this, and this has like all the just cross stitch Halloween ones I started. So when I spin the wheel, if it'll just say just cross stitch Halloween, I go to the first one that I started. And that's the one I keep working on till it's done, and then I go down. Carolyn or Nora Corbett, Mirabilia, all my BAPs, and I have them by size. I know, right, Crystal? So my full coverage I have by size. So I have Story Keeps. I have 2 of those. Quick Stitches. I have 2 of those. I counted White Santa by Luca S. as a quick stitch because if I go by the count, it's pretty much the same size as Rosie, maybe a little bit bigger. So I counted that as a quick stitch. A mini, I have 2 of those going. And then the BAPs, the really big ones. And I included Rocky Mountain Christmas and Teresa Winsler as a storyteller. And I counted my lawn dog and my owl beaded kit on these full because those are big. Yes, Mary Ann is stitching. Erica is stitching. Yes. Hi, Suzanne. So then I have one called Other that has my I Shall Wear Purple, S is for Stitcher, my Joan Elliott, and Carolyn Manning's on this. Then I have Doreen Jones. Right now, all I have started is Enchantress. Then I have Stitch-alongs listed, which is Haunted Library, Boo Crew, Part of Your World, and now Nightmare Before Christmas. The small kits that I started, I have 3 of them started, and then Shannon Christine, I have 3 started. So, yes, Jen, Crystal fell down that rabbit hole. Yes, she is. Yep, and she's stitching a lot too. Except she's getting ready to move next weekend, so she hasn't had as much time. But oh my gosh, how are you guys doing with your 105 new starts? Are you guys doing 105 new starts? Or are you just starting whenever you feel like it? Because you can count the 105 new starts if you don't start it on Saturday and Sunday. If you prefer to start during the week, that's fine. We are not the cross stitch police. Nope, we are easygoing. You do what you want. You stitch when you can. You know, there's a lot of people that work. And then there's some of us like me who doesn't work outside the home. I have plenty of time to stitch. But let me tell you, I was always the type that I had to do all the cleaning first thing in the morning. I can't do that anymore. My body does not let me do all the cleaning all at once. So once I joined Crystal's craft and clean on Mondays, I do it every day. I only go in her Zoom on Mondays. I do it every day, and every day gets a different room. Like tomorrow is a living room. Do I have a lot to clean in there? No, because I clean it every Monday. So I will go in every day. I try to vacuum all the rooms. That is one chore that I try to do every day, and the dishes. And so the living room would consist of me dusting and cleaning up cobwebs. If you do that every week, it stays up. There's not much there to do. Um, Scott makes a mess on his end table where he sits. I have to clean that up. You know, he throws all the mail on my china cabinet that's in the living room. I make him clean that up. So, you know, it's little things like that. It does it doesn't take long. And whatever laundry I don't finish on Sunday, I finish on Monday. So we clean on the half of every hour. So 11:30, 12:30, 1:30. I'm done by the time supper starts. So yeah. And you clean for 20 minutes or until, like, if I'm going to go dust and do cobwebs, it might only take me 5 to 10 minutes. And that's fine. So I just make a list of everything I want to do. And I do that every day. So like Tuesday is the kitchen. Well, right now what I'm doing is all my cupboards, every week a different cupboard. I'm just cleaning out, throwing things out, organizing. So that'll take me a little bit longer, but I'm keeping up with cleaning the inside of the fridge. You know, you things spill in there. My kitchen floor gets cleaned all the time. So Tuesday gets thoroughly cleaned. You know, it's little things like that. Clean all the appliances that will keep up. Like this Tuesday for my kitchen, I have a gas stove. My burner thing, the one is really, really dirty. And I do clean it, but it gets food down underneath. So Tuesday, I'm just going to take all the little covers off, soak them in the sink, and they'll be done. So usually if I clean them, though, right after dinner, they stay clean, but I didn't do that. And some days my back hurts. I can't always clean every day. Like tomorrow, I got to put the boys on the bus. Sometimes I get home, my back hurts. Sometimes I have to wait an extra, you know, maybe they're cleaning twice before I finally start cleaning. So I like doing that. Craft and clean every hour for 20 minutes. Clean something. Yeah, pick a room. Pick one room. Whatever. Whatever works for you. But I'm going to let you guys go. Yeah, at your own pace. And it works for those of us that have some health issues. And, you know, Crystal has fibro. Some of us have arthritis. And so doing a little bit here and there helps. Oh, yeah. Yeah, baseboards are hard. Yeah. That's when you use a Swiffer mop. Use a Swiffer mop. Then you don't have to bend down. And they work. I love my Swiffer mop. I use that on my walls. But that's it for today, my peepers. I hope that you all have a great week. I will see you Tuesday. Tuesday, I believe we are diamond painting, right? We diamond painting. Yep. Well, hold on. Yeah, we'll be diamond painting on Tuesday's live stream. And then next Sunday is Flosstube. So I won't have a lot to show you next Tuesday because I'm only working on a couple things. Or Sunday, I mean next Sunday for Flosstube. I'm only going to be working on a couple things. So yeah. But I will talk to you all later. You all have a great night. Good night.